Hey everybody, we made it to Kelleys Island. Still quiet out here. There's a few people here already for the holiday weekend, but not too many. Oh, where am I at? There I am. Yeah, we're pretty much set up outside. I still have a big tent to put up tomorrow for when the kids come out. I'll wait till tomorrow. Had enough for one day. We pack everything up and then unpack everything. That's enough, right? Absolutely. So we're gonna do some dinner. Probably just gonna have a sandwich and save all the good food for the weekend. Chill out, take a walk with Nuggie. Tomorrow her buddy will be out here. So home sweet home, and I'm standing right where the other tent's gonna go. So yeah, it's gonna be a little family compound. And I found out a good friend of mine from the backpacking club will be camped directly across the road from me. So he'll be right over in that first empty spot next to the tent over there. So that's cool. Otherwise, it's good. We did have some rain, a little drizzle, nothing major. Although tomorrow's not looking that great. Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, Monday look good. So we make of it what we can, enjoy it while we can. Right? Alright, we'll get back to you later. Alright, Nuggie and I are out for our walk. It looks like they did a little bit of improvements and made it easier to get to the fish cleaning hut instead of driving through campsites they put in the road. So that's pretty cool. We'll check this out. Walk down the lake. Not that it's that far. You can probably hear it. But Nuggie's excited. Definitely an outdoor dog. It's strange for a Chihuahua. A little choppy today, a little choppy. That's Camp Patmos over on the other side there. A lot of private properties along the water. Hoping to find a nice piece of driftwood to take home and put in the flower garden. Yeah, I don't know how many of you caught my video from last year when we were here during the nor'easter. But these are the sites that were pretty much decimated. I see they built up a lot more rocks along the lake, but yeah, these were bad. So did an okay job repairing it. Be nice if they had power over here, but Knowing the water gets up this far, I'm sure that's probably why they don't have power here. Right at the pavilion further down they do. But they did a good job cleaning it up. Morning everybody. Made it through the first night. And the birds are singing this morning. Did get quite a bit of rain, but everything's good. I'm ready to go check out the glacial grooves. They're supposed to be doing some improvements over there, and I'll get some of that. And then check out the fishing pier, see if anybody's doing any good before I leave Nuggie in the camper and go do some fishing. So the birds are having fun with their droppings on a truck. So a lot of red-winged blackbirds, a lot of robins. The other 2 aisles over down that camping road, there's always a lot of warblers this time of year while they're making their trek north to Canada. Not so much on this side, don't understand why. And there's also a bald eagle nest further back in the marsh. There's a boardwalk, and I'll get some of that over the weekend too, see if I can get to see if the eagle's nest is here this year. It's been there the last couple of years, so if all bodes well, it should be there this year too, right? Awesome. We'll get back to you guys later. Hey everybody. I'm standing here at one of the last working quarries, or what was one of the last working quarries on Kelleys Island, until it basically filled with water. So whether they're actually doing something on the other side here, I don't know, because everything's gated and fenced and you can't get in. But there's a number of older quarries here. 2 of them belong to the state park now. One of them is a nature preserve. And that's what this island was back in the turn of the century when people came over here and started inhabiting the area. They worked the quarries. It was pretty cool. Back to nature. Alright, here's one of the gates into the quarry. Never fight explosive fires, that's good advice. So yeah, I don't know if this is still working or if it's done, but they used to have conveyor belts take it out to a boat and go over to the mainland, right where the ferry's at, and that's where Lafarge is on the mainland, on Marblehead. And carry all the gravel and dirt and rocks and everything that they quarried out of here. Alright, right now we are at the East Quarry and trails. This quarry does have trails all the way around and leading out to every major road encircling it, so it's pretty cool. It's actually right behind the K through 12th grade school. Alright, this is the East Quarry. It's half filled with water. That end down there is deep, and it's got some nice fishing in it. And you come around, it gets split. There are trails all the way around, in and through this end of the quarry, which is dry. So in that direction leads to the back of the K through 12 school. The trails are really nice. Of course, you can hear the frogs, which is also really nice. Down near the boat launches is the entrance to the North Shore Quarry. This is also the quarry that they had all of the glacial grooves at and destroyed the majority of them while they were quarrying. And what's left is only a small portion of what was originally here. And if memory serves me right, it'll probably get muddy back in here and I'll have to turn around, but we'll see what we run into. Memory served me right. See if we can get a way around us. And we're in. This is the remainder of the North Shore Quarry. Every year this gets more and more overgrown. It's still pretty neat to see though. There are a bunch of deer out here on the island, along with a whole lot of raccoons. So, you can see that in the quarry wall. A lot of wildflowers. And you can hear a lot of people. So up on the hill you can see where the Glacial Grooves walk is at. They're doing some renovations up there. It's rather difficult to get to. But some people are doing it. They took down a lot of trees so you get a better view of the quarry. But yeah, those glacial grooves used to be really, really long. They're not anymore. We'll get up there. You can still see the drill marks on the side walls where they drilled holes and stuffed it full of dynamite to blow the rock away. If you really get rid of all the sand and the touristy traps and the beaches, Kelleys Island is nothing more than a big rock in Lake Erie. So I've been blocked. I'm not going any further. There is a trail up on top that goes all the way around, and it's part of the North Shore Trail, which also goes down to the lake along some cliffs, which is pretty cool. This old truck has been here well before the days I remember it being here. And it's just slowly rotting away. Still left over from the quarrying days. That's amazing. More pieces, parts, remnants of the old quarrying days. This would take things out to the North Bay quarry area. Now this is the view from the other end. Through the inside. Yeah, the floors are rotted out from upstairs. This used to be posted all over no trespassing. So I think the park system bought it. This looks like a motor room. Or a pump room. I'm guessing the park uses this end of the building. But yeah, it's pretty amazing for an old relic. Yeah, we're inside that pump or motor room again. It's pretty cool old stuff. We're going to take a walk up on top of the quarry where I couldn't get through before. It's more leftover remnants of the quarrying days. A type of tank, I'm guessing water. It's been left back here a long time ago. Here we are, up above the quarry we were walking in earlier. And there's the mud I wasn't going to get through. But there's always another way. Up above overlooking is the glacial grooves. I believe that's where they end. Everything to the right is what was blasted out of here without knowing what they were actually blasting. So this is the end of this quarry. But it's all just a solid chunk of rock. It looks like a whole different area up here. Certainly doesn't look like anything that would make you think Kelleys Island, does it? Pretty desolate place. I'm back overlooking the quarry. And the trail back out. And we're back to that water tank. And although this part of the park is completely accessible to all visitors, this is also a place where the park hides the ugly. So it's not a mainstream part of the park. The trail goes on. I went to Lakeside Daisy for the overlook into the quarry, and now I'm just going to head back. And here are the glacial grooves left by receding glaciers.
This is in the thing. Why would it be right? Oh. So say this again, what it is?
So many glaciers.
I know, it's been too long.
I know we're at about the midway point. We came from that end. And these grooves go all the way to that end. And you can see where they end. That's where they blasted to. So nobody really knows how long they were. Yeah, now we're up here as far as current construction will let us go. So that's the end. That's where they blasted to without knowing what they had. Goes all the way down to the end. It's pretty cool. Interesting what nature can do. Okay, we're at our fourth and final quarry. This is now a preserve run by the island. The others, North Shore Quarry and East Quarry, are both part of the park system right now, state park. We're going to walk in here and see what we find. Alright, this trail I'm walking in on would have been, I believe, back in the day, the road into the quarry. So, made good use of stuff. So other than the utility poles and power lines, it's really not much different than the other quarries. This one does have a bit of water in it, some ponds, but it is immense in size. Surprising. A lot of birds. If you're a bird watcher, this would be the place to come, for sure. But it is big. Happy Friday morning, everybody. The other half and her dog got out last night. I am now down at the pier, or the boat launch, with the break wall to do a little bit of fishing. My oldest is on the ferry getting over here with her better half, and the sun is shining. It did rain all night, but you make do, right? Still better than a good day at work. Hey, so we're out here at the end of the break wall. Hope you can hear me, it's pretty windy. Got all the fishermen going out. Got their nice boats. I'll have to bring the other camera back later, but there's a big sand sucker out there. Sucking up some sand. Of course, you got a view of the campground from here and the beach. Their kayak rental. So today should be picking up with the campground filling up pretty much. We'll just take a walk back and see what's being served for breakfast, as fishing is not too good today. And this is why Twinkles is not a camping dog. Constantly. There's Nugget. She's pretty happy. There's Twinkle. Not so much. Afternoon, everybody. Well, the kids got here. Everything's set up. That's our little compound at Kelleys Island. Still dodging some rain. I don't know if you can see on that rug over there, it's awfully muddy in front of the door. So we've kind of moved away from under the canopy or under the awning to around the fire pit, which is just a candle. But there are supposed to be some more showers later today. And then the rest of the weekend's looking really good. Regardless, this is still better than a good day at work. Today we find ourselves walking back down to the beach past the fish cleaning hut. And there you have it. These are emptied daily. You got 2 of them full. A lot of fish caught here. This is Lake Erie, and there's the fish with the walleye capital of the world. You go look at all the trailers in the parking lot. Majority of them are from Wisconsin. Bring the boats out here and fish, and even though Wisconsin has a lot of good fishing, they all come here for the walleye. Sunday, Memorial Day weekend. I've already had my share of paddling. I'd rather be on a river than in the lake. It's boring to me. But it's packed today. Lisa's still out there, floating around. The water isn't too bad here because it's pretty shallow, so it's warmer. But lake temperature is 63. You can see there's people swimming. Oh. look down at the beach. Yeah. Good morning. Happy Memorial Day. It's a beautiful day here out on Kelleys Island. We're about packed up. A couple more little things, garbage can, a clam, which easy go away, and a rug. And this is where we had the nice weather side effects. Plenty of mud. But it is what it is, and it was still a good time camping. So recently we'll be heading over to the ferry back to the mainland and home and tear it all apart again and clean it up. So yeah, that's the routine. So till next year, from Kelleys Island, or in a couple weeks, wherever I decide to go, because New England is out. Looks like Marionville may be the case again, as they're having a Bigfoot conference. So yeah, that should be interesting. So if I stay down Forest Road 130, I'll have easy access to the Bigfoot conference. And it should be different, to say the least. Alright guys, till we see you then.